Welcome to Live on the Line, powered by BetMGM. We cashed a ton of tickets yesterday. We're going to do the same thing again today. I am Kate Constable, joined in studio by college hoops insider Jeff Goodman.
I'm Kate Constable. I'm Kate Constable. Kate Constable.
I am Kate Constable. Jared, what I loved about C.J. Stroud's performance this weekend, after he threw that late game interception, he goes back to the sidelines and tells D'Amico Ryans, I got this. I'm going to go back down and score us another touchdown. He did that. Minute 33 seconds left, 55 yards, 6 plays. Pretty unbelievable. I'm with you that I don't think he's going to win the MVP this year as a rookie, but he'll definitely be an MVP candidate down the road. Brandon Ayuk has the most first touchdowns among receivers on the 49ers with 3. Debo, George Kittle, they each have 1. I think this is going to Ayuk early. Plus, you're getting plus 850, which is some great.
Plus 1,000 now.
Don't work the shoulders. Work the shoulders, Kate.
This is amazing.
These are two offensive-minded teams that know how to absolutely stuff the stat sheet. They're going to get up and down the floor. Plenty of points today. Fremd is averaging 63 points per game, and Loyola has 13 games this season where they've scored 70 plus. What have you thought about the NBA in-season tournament and these courts that we've seen? Any thoughts on if you would be able to play on those courts yourself?
Well, you know, that's a really good loaded question. You're trying to get me in trouble.
I've never cried over a team winning or anything, but if there's any way that the Wolves can win the finals, I will be a mess.
Not to toot my own horn.
But you won last week.
If there was a horn here, I would toot it. You know. Well.
I like the under in Maryland and Ohio State this weekend. That's at 58. Both of these teams are pretty similar in terms of their total yards, their passing yards, rushing yards per game. But I don't really see this game being a shootout.
Kate, your thoughts. We're just minutes away from tip-off.
These are two very experienced teams with veteran rosters, but they each have an advantage in one specific area. For Fremd, it's in the front court with their height advantage. For Kenwood, it's in the back court with one of the best guard duos in the state. Now, which advantage is going to have a bigger impact tonight? We're about to find out. How does seeing Mahomes in practice every day impact your defense and how you're able to stop other quarterbacks, being you're going up against the best almost every day?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I think we benefit from that.
Vic Fangio's defense is pretty good. I mean, they got to Justin Herbert 3 times in week 1, Mac Jones 4 times in week 2, and the Denver offensive line's given up 9 sacks in just 2 weeks.
That might have been one of the more stupid bets I've made in a long time. Why didn't you guys stop me? Because now you're all looking at me like laughing like that was really stupid. Why didn't any of you tell me prior?
I have an impact player for you, none other than Coco Urlacher from Fremd.
She absolutely stole the show in the semifinals against Loyola. She hit 2 threes in the final 20 seconds of overtime. The second coming as time expired to send it to a second overtime period, and she didn't stop there. Finished with 32 points, 17 rebounds. You can imagine that Kenwood has her name circled on the scouting report. And for Kenwood, Ariel Hennigan, the engine that makes this team go. She's a 3-level scorer. She can hit from anywhere. She controls this Broncos offense. Finished with 18 points last night. Her performance will play a major role in the outcome of this game.
Do you like the Suns?
I love the Suns, Chelsea. I'm laying the points with the Suns tonight. Even on the road, right? That doesn't matter to me at all. The Clippers, what, you think James Harden is going to beat this Suns team by himself? No, absolutely not. Kawhi Leonard not playing, right? You have Paul George no longer on the team. So talent-wise, Phoenix Suns all the way. Julius Randle, I don't know what it is about when he plays against the Celtics, but he loves it. Averaged 30 points per game in his 4 games against the Celtics last year on 50% shooting from the field. He had a slow start to the year this season, so a lot of people are down on him, but he's picked things up over his last 3 games, averaging 27 points per game over that span. This line, -7.5 in favor of the Pacers tonight. I think it's a little low because maybe people are expecting an emotional letdown from the Pacers tonight after losing in that championship game. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. This Pacers offense, it's kind of like pick your poison on how you want to lose to the Pacers offense, because the Pacers are first in the league in points, in pace, in offensive rating. The only way that I could see her name being mentioned, George Kittle's brother-in-law plays baseball in Japan. George tweeted at Taylor and said, hey, can my brother-in-law hop on your plane to come to the Super Bowl after?
May say thanks, Taylor.
If that happens, which I don't think it's going to, but if it does,
George Kittle might have to thank Taylor publicly.
What web of conspiracy theory did you go down to find out that info? That's impressive.